Hi, I'm Lynette and welcome. Today I wanted to share with you a small, very small Ulta haul and a couple of eyeshadow palettes that I have picked up this year thus far. If you like these types of videos, then please consider subscribing because I'm here every Saturday with makeup hauls, swatches, tutorials, and reviews. So let's get into this stuff. Ulta recently had a points sale, so for different products you could get 3 times points, 5 times points, 10 times points, and that's what made me shop, which I really shouldn't because I already have a lot of points at Ulta that I need to spend and stop spending more money to get more points that I'm gonna have to spend later. Like, stop it, girl, just stop it. But I did go ahead and purchase a couple of items. So first up is a repurchase, and it is the Precisely My Brow pencil. This is in the shade 4.5. This is the pencil. I have one right here because I used it today. This is the pencil I always use when I do my brows. Like, this is the only pencil I use now. So I wanted to get another one of that. I do have 2 backups, but these go quickly because it's the only makeup that I still wear every day, at least 5 days a week when I go to work. So for the extra points, I'm going to buy it anyway. So I just bought it. And then let's do face products. I did buy a new foundation. Why did I buy a new foundation and I'm not wearing makeup? Because I have a problem. That's why. I bought the new one from NARS. This is the Light Reflecting Foundation. I did buy it in the shade Caracas, and I did use it today actually for the first time. So it is the foundation I am wearing today, and so far so good. It's nice. It's really nice. It's $49 and it's messy. I find that pumps are messy. I don't know, maybe it's just me, but this is in the shade Caracas. It does have a pump, which I really do appreciate, although the pumps are very, very small, very small. So you don't ever have to worry about pumping out too much because that's just not gonna happen. But yeah, I have it on today and I like it so far. It is very skin-like. It does leave you with a glow, but I didn't look really like greasy or if I had run a marathon in jeans, glowy. But that glow is going to get lost for the most part because I have to powder my face because I'm an oily girl. And to be oily, I don't know, I like this. You definitely have to shake it up. Because it is of all the NARS foundations I have, of all the foundations I have, this is definitely the most liquidy. But I like it. So far I like it. I haven't had it on for very long, so I don't know what the staying power is going to be like, but so far so good. And then I did buy a new primer. Again, I have a problem because I'm not wearing makeup, so I don't need no damn primer. But I saw this on Yori's channel, My Personal Beauty Lab, and she had it and she said it smoothed out your pores and applied an instant filter as soon as she used it. So that was all I needed to go to the website and hit put in cart, place in cart, so add to cart. So that's what I picked up, and it's from Touch and Soul, and it's the Icy Sherbet Primer. Now I do have another primer from them, the No Problem Primer that broke me the hell out. I don't even know why I still keep it. It's still full. I used it once, broke out. I never used it again. So I was like, oh no, I'm not buying any other primers from them. But what made me want to try this one, besides the the great review from Yori, is that this one is silicone free. So the No Problem Primer feels very silicone-y and it's full of cones. This one though is a silicone free and cooling, has a cooling effect. So yeah, oh, this is what it looks like. It has, this is the packaging, and It's a strange texture. I don't know if you'll be able to tell from video, but it has this, it does have a smell too. Ooh, that is the smell. Yeah, it smells. It's not a terrible smell. It's like this, I don't know, it's like this, it's like this gel kind of souffle, but gel texture, which is going to be impossible to see on camera, but yeah. So it doesn't feel super silicone-y. I mean, it does feel kind of silicone-y, but not like that No Problem primer. And it does have a cooling effect, actually. When I put it on, it does feel cooling. Now, one thing that concerned me when I swatched it on my hand like this is I kept swatching it and it balled up. So this is not one you want to keep manipulating while, you know, until it soaks all the way into the skin. You definitely want to stop before it soaks up into the skin or dries up, because it's going to pill and get bally. But yeah, so I used it for the first time today as well, and yeah, I don't notice that my skin looks any smoother. But to be honest with you, all these smoothing primers I have, I don't notice my skin looks any smoother using them. I'm gonna be honest. But it does have a nice cooling effect. I am going to, though, use it and see what I think about it. What is it? Did it do anything for my pores? Let me see. Let me see. Oh, okay. So, all right. I definitely think it did help my pores around my nose. It did help to fill in some pores around my nose. Yeah, so okay, so far so good. And I do like that cooling effect. So I'll keep using it, and let me know in the comments if you want me to come back and give you a full review on this. All right, and then my last face product is also a repurchase. It's from e.l.f. and it is the Holy Hydration Eye Cream. It used to be called the Illuminating Eye Cream, and I haven't used it yet, so I don't know if they changed it or not. I think they just changed the name of it. I don't think they changed the ingredients, and it's formulated without parabens or formaldehyde, hydroquinones, phthalates, sulfates, and over 1,600 other substances restricted by the FDA and European Union Cosmetics Regulation guidelines. And it says it smooths and moisturizes the skin area to help minimize the appearance of dark circles. Now, I've used this before they changed the packaging and the name of it, and I didn't find that it helped with my dark circles. Truth be told, I haven't found any eye cream that has helped with my dark circles. That's just been my experience. But I do really liked, at least the last time I purchased this, I really did like how my skin felt. I've used a lot of under eye creams, expensive eye creams, and none of them made my skin feel as silky smooth as e.l.f. does, as this $10 eye cream. I think it was $10, as this $10 eye cream does. So yeah, I just recently had a sample of the Belief Moisturizing Eye Balm, which is really, really, really nice. Really, really nice. I've used that one before. I've purchased that one before and was reminded with this last sample how much I loved it. But, you know, I used that up, and it's $48. And though it's really, really nice, I just didn't feel like I got enough benefit from it to spend another $48 to repurchase another one. So I spent the $10 and I got the e.l.f. cream, and yeah, I like it. So there. And then last but not least, this purchase I got this solely based on Gigi Loves Beauty 2. I got it because of her. Like, Gigi, this one is your fault. Ever since I saw her in an Instagram post with it on, I was like, she always has beautiful lip combinations. And so I bought this, which I knew was a mistake because Gigi is like three tones lighter, fairer than I am. So lip products are going to look, colors are going to look different on her than they're going to look on me. On her, paired with a brown lip liner, this looks so good. On me, I look like I've been smoking crack. And that's just it. And I mean, it's pretty, like, you know, it's got like that gray tone, beigey thing going on. So that I do like, but that's just not a good look on me. Now, to be fair, I do like the applicator. It's a flat applicator. To be fair, I did, you know, use it just on my lips, which I would not do in wearing this. I would definitely wear this with a brown lip liner over some other kind of lipstick. I would never wear this by itself because I look like Dave Chappelle in the Chappelle Show, the Dave Chappelle Show, when he plays that, like, yeah. So that's what I look like with this on. But yeah, so your fault, Gigi. And then I just wanted to show you a few eyeshadow palettes that I've purchased this year. You know, I've been doing this regular video called I'm Not Buying It, where I talk about all the new makeup releases that I'm not going to buy. But I felt like I should show you what I have bought in terms of eyeshadow palettes anyway. So, you know, I did buy 3 of the BH Cosmetics Sweet Shop palettes. I showed you that in one of those videos, as a matter of fact. So I'm not going to show those again. But in addition to those palettes, I have purchased a couple more. So I got the Sugar Drizzle Pickle palette, which I also showed in a recent video. So I'm not gonna. I showed you the swatches of it as well in a previous video. So I'm not gonna go into depth about this one. But yeah, I purchased the Pickle palette. This was in January, I believe. I got this one. And then because I liked this one so much, I did go ahead and pick up their newest release. This is the Dragon Warrior palette. And it's really pretty. I will insert the close-ups of the packaging and of the swatches. I'll show you some swatches, but yeah, it's a really beautiful palette. I was not initially going to buy this palette. I actually talked about it in and I'm not going to buy it, I'm not buying a video. But I did say in that video, I don't know, I'm thinking about it, I wasn't sure. So I did go ahead and buy it. And yeah, mainly because it's got 3 duochromes. One is a satin, like this shade right here. This shade right here is a satin, but it has a subtle shift from, I don't know if you can see it in here, from blue to purple. It's got a blue to purple shift that I'm not sure if you're able to see, but yeah. And then this duochrome, which is a pink, like a pink to turquoise, which I'm wearing in the inner corner of my eye. And then this duochrome, which is a green, like a green to pink, but it also looks like it has some silver in it as well. Yeah, and they're just really pretty. So that is the palette I'm wearing today. I don't think I mentioned that. That is the palette I'm wearing today. And yeah, these are really sparkly shades because this one, there's some different formulas in here. So these 2 really metallics, really smooth. And then you have these 3 right here, 1, 2, 3, which are really glittery. And then you have this one, which is really impactful as well. So, you know, for someone with a lot of folds in my eyes, a lot of lines, it's not the best, you know, that kind of really, they're chunky. Those duochrome, these three really shimmery ones here, sparkly ones, they're pretty chunky, and so they're not the best for my aging eyes. So you could see probably some creasing in there. I do use a glitter glue that probably also makes the creasing a little more prominent. You can see it a lot more because of that, but as you can see, the shine is and the sparkle is just so beautiful. So just, you know, if you are a mature woman and you have mature lids, just so you know about this palette and the formulas in it. But you know, I think it's beautiful. I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I do like the look that I did today. I meant to use the green and not the blues, but whatever. Still came out with a look that I like. So that's the Dragonfly Warrior. Did I say that? The Dragonfly Warrior palette. And then finally, I think I told you I had purchased this palette. It took a really long time for it to get here though. This is from Ace Beauté, the Tropical Vibes palette. I finally got it. It sold out. I waited forever for it to restock. It finally did. I ordered it and then it took forever for it to get here, but yeah, it's finally here. All these grungy greens. I have used it once. Now, this is their new formula. They have since changed their eyeshadow formula. All the palettes I have from Ace Beauté prior to this one is from the old formula, the original formula. I never had any issues with that formula. I know some people did, especially the mattes, although the shimmers in the old formula were hard to pick up on a brush. You really need to apply them with a finger. I can't speak on the shimmers in this one because the one look that I did was an all matte look. I get in that mood sometimes. But I will say I was really surprised at how smooth these mattes are. Definitely more smooth to the touch than the old formula. The old formula was much drier to the touch. These are much softer, much smoother, and powdery too. They might be a little more powdery than the old formula, but yeah, definitely a lot more kick up from these matte shades, and but still pigmented, very easy to blend. I was kind of really impressed by just how well, because anytime I do an all matte look, I know I'm talking too much, but anytime I do an all matte look, you know, there's always this fear that it's going to be patchy, that it's not going to adhere. And this went on. I used this really dark, like brown, green, deep shade, matte shade right here. This went on so easily, no problems whatsoever. It did crease very quickly, but I do find that to be something that happens to me. And when I do all matte shades, I'm not sure why. I do, you know, have oily skin, maybe that's why. But mattes in particular, when I do an all matte look, they tend to crease really quickly, and these did as well. But really easy to apply, really easy to blend. And yeah, I could see that people who had a problem with the old matte formula will, I think, will really like this one. So yeah, and that is it. Let me know in the comments, have you done any shopping? Any new stuff that you picked up? Let me know down below. If you liked this video, then please give it a like and share it. Share it with someone else who you think might like it. I want to thank you for joining me today. I hope to see you again next week. Until then, bye-bye.